The experience of living through the COVID-19 pandemic is a significant trauma. This has been a deeply distressing or disturbing experience which we absolutely did not expect. If you have experienced physical, emotional, or psychological abuse at the hands of someone that you love, it is important that you pay attention to the thoughts and feelings that may get triggered at this time. Perhaps you are experiencing anger, regret, or blame because you are living in an abusive relationship that you feel you should have left a long time ago. Or maybe you have left an abusive relationship and suddenly you're feeling drawn to return to that person or situation because there was some sort of security there. When we have experienced trauma, sometimes there are parts of us that crave for predictable situations, even if those situations caused us harm. Whether you are living in an abusive situation or have left an abusive relationship, now more than ever, you need to treat yourself with compassion. Self-compassion means that you speak to yourself with kindness, you stay out of judgment and self-blame. Listen, when we experience a trauma, a moment of despair can feel like a forever place. When we are in the midst of this trauma, your entire being can get hijacked by painful emotion. Your thinking brain often shuts off, and you begin to feel that this feeling state is all that you can possibly know. You are not in a forever place, no matter what your body or your brain tells you. You have to switch your thinking brain back on. A good way to do this is to think about a short phrase that reminds you of a truth. And say this to yourself when you feel overwhelmed. Find a phrase that feels right for you. Here are a couple suggestions. Perhaps you look at yourself in the mirror and you remind yourself, this is a moment of suffering. It hurts, but it will pass. I am not alone, although it feels that way. Beating up on me is keeping me from seeing the bigger picture. Look, you have lived with someone who has shamed you, someone who has spoken to you with cruelty and unkindness. You don't need to become another voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough. You, more than anyone else, is worthy of your love and kindness. So remember this fundamental truth. Even though it may feel like it, you are not alone. Find someone who can sit with you and help you manage these feelings. Remember, this is not a forever place, no matter what the voices in your head are saying, regardless what the voices around you are saying. Reach out for help today.